Hello, first grade scientists. So, our focus has been on earth science. We've learned about rocks, which come from the earth. We've learned about soil, which comes from the earth. And our focus today is to identify sources of water. And not just sources of water, natural sources of water. And natural sources of water means it's water that comes from the earth. A human didn't make it. So once again, our focus is natural sources of water, means it comes from the earth. It's naturally made. A human didn't make it. So today, for fun, we're going to play a game called Guess That Source of Water. And parents and teachers, be ready to pause. So when a new slide comes up, please pause and ask your students or your child what they think that natural source of water is, and then play it, and I will tell the answer. Okay, y'all ready? Let's go. Welcome to Guess That Natural Source of Water. What do we call this? It looks big. Got a little jump off, surrounded by land. That's important, surrounded by land. If you said it is a lake, you are correct. It is a lake. A lake is surrounded by land. It's a bit deeper than, say, a pond, but not as deep as the ocean. And the ocean is not surrounded by water. So let's move on to the next one. Guess that source of water. If you said it was the ocean or the sea, you are correct. And if we see the sand, which is a type of soil that we've been learning, that tells us we are near a beach or an ocean. An ocean is natural, it's part of the earth. Next slide. Ooh, this one's hard. This one's hard. I'm very excited about this one. Go ahead and pause and see what you think it is. If you said a hot spring, you are correct. It is a hot spring. And notice in the top right corner, there's steam coming off. It looks like a warm bath, but there's snow around it. So how can that water be warm like bath if it's very cold outside? Well, underneath that natural source of water is magma traveling under into the earth under the core. So that is what's making the water warm like a hot bath. It's my dream to one day be in a hot spring. Okay, what do you think this is? If you said it was a geyser, you are correct. It is a geyser. And what's happening is there's that hot spring in the slide that we saw where it's really warm. The magma under the earth is keeping it warm. And in that hot spring and underneath it are tectonic plates. And an earthquake happens right underneath that hot spring. And boom, it creates pressure, shooting water up. And it is called a geyser. So once again, a geyser is a naturally occurring source of water. It's a hot spring, but an earthquake underneath it caused it to, the pressure pushed the water up. Okay, I see lily pads. It looks small. What could it be? If you said a pond, you are correct. It is a pond. A pond is a smaller natural source of water than a lake. Okay, this one's hard. What do you think this one is? Because some of it's misleading. This one is a stream. It is not a river. A stream is often thinner, shallower, so it's not as deep, and the water doesn't rush like in a river. So this one is a stream, smaller and shallower than a river. Okay, what is this? It's wider than the stream. It looks deeper. I'll let you take a guess. If you said a waterfall, you are not correct. It is not a waterfall. A waterfall is not a natural source of water, but a river is.